Look at the baby ducks. They're so cute. Ah!
Are they adorable?
They're adorable.
Are they as adorable as my friend here? Look at him. He's adorable. Look at this guy.
You're cute, Keppies.
He's such a stinker.
He missed the baby ducks.
Yeah, well, it's probably best because he'd probably destroy the blinds or something trying to get to them. Sorry, pal. No ducks for you today.
It's Sunday.
Sunday. We stayed up late and
Still doing laundry, so.
still doing laundry, but we're getting there. This is nice. I feel like I got hit by a train a little bit, but I don't know, man. Saturday comes and I'm like, give me that sweet, sweet social juice.
Don't do that.
But once a week on Saturdays when I get the social juice, got it. Heard you loud and clear. Anyway, today we've got. It's going to be interesting because we're still trying to get some stuff done, but we are definitely a little bit run down. We'll start fixing our sleep schedule tomorrow. This last week was pretty difficult because there was a few factors that led to it, but staying up until 4 a.m. for John's stream is probably what got everything off balance a little bit. But we're starting to fix that. And actually, I'm really excited about May. Looking forward to probably getting things back on track. Stephen Plays stuff is actually pretty far ahead, so we're in a really good spot to be able to relax a little bit more, sure, but then also as a result of that, get things back on a pretty normal schedule. At this point, now that it's been this long, I think most people are starting to adjust to the fact that the world is as it is and what we have to do as a result, and also like some of the mental weight that comes with that. And I say adjust in the sense of adjust the best you can. No one is obviously going to be like, oh, this is great and I'm excited and happy, but the best you can. And I think we're getting there a little bit. It's been a rough few weeks for everyone, but I think better days are ahead, at least from a sleep point of view. Today was a good day. I don't mean in a didn't have to use an AK-47 ice cube kind of way. I mean like it was a legitimately good day. I had to catch up on some things that I just haven't been able to catch up on for one reason or another, and today I did it. Like, getting caught up on like emails and messages and stuff is always a very difficult thing for me, and I actually haven't been caught up in like a few months, like at least 2.5, maybe 3. Sounds right, and I am. It's good. It's really good because I've needed this for a while. I'm always juggling so many different things. It's interesting being in this career and I love it, but it's not as simple as like make the video. There's so many other little tiny things that are connected to it. And one of them is just things like email and messages and stuff like that. And I probably, like many of you, get behind on a lot of that stuff. And then trying to claw my way back up to the top of the mountain is very difficult. And when I'm working on other things, even if, for instance, the current timeline is caught up, and I feel good about that, there's always that nagging feeling in the back of my head of like, well, you got a few other little things you got to do. Not to even mention, the other projects I have on the back burner. And today was great because, like, I did it. And when I finished, like, one major part, I was like, well, what else is left? And I started, like, reaching around and just grabbing all these little things and just dealing with them. And it was a really good day. Like, it's the type of thing that, clearing out your email, clearing out messages, dealing with, and this is something probably some of you have dealt with specifically, bills during the pandemic. We should carry on as normal, but there's definitely been this mentality of like, yeah, plunk onto the table. So like I dealt with emails and I felt encouraged to do the messages. So I did messages, and then I did the bills, and I did all these other things, and it was like it just led from one thing to another. And I really can't stress how good I feel at the end of the day as a result. Like I felt good in the moment doing the things I needed to do, and then now as I stand at the end of the day and look back at everything I did, I'm like, oh my God, I did all these little things that have been screaming at me for a long time. And that feels great. Because, like, don't get me wrong, I understand that the meat and potatoes of what I do is making videos, making Let's Plays or vlogs or doing streaming now. And I feel great at the end of a stream. I'm like, oh, I did it. I entertained folks. But then, I lay in bed at night and I think, you haven't read all of your emails. And I'm like, oh, God. So back to where I should be as of right this second. And that's good. That being said, is there other stuff in the house to do? I mean, yeah, I still haven't logged this pile of games. I'll get to it. These have been here for a bit. These were from the last mail video. And I logged the Wii games, and I logged nothing else, and left it all here. It's a work in progress. Life is weird right now. For everybody. And I think everyone's got something in their life that they're just kind of like, okay. And it feels good to overcome some of those things for sure, but I still have some left. And I hope that in time I'll be able to get more things done so I do less of that. Okay. I don't want things just sticking around. Like I want to deal with stuff so it's dealt with and I can feel the accomplishment. But getting the motivation to overcome those hurdles, even if they're small hurdles, is sometimes very difficult. And it's a work in progress. But today was a really good step. You gonna come downstairs? Or are you just gonna stay there and be cute? Oh man. I think I'm just going to end the vlog here. We're still working on those kiwis, so I think we'll have another kiwi. I'm very tired. I'm very tired, but I also know that tomorrow feels almost like a clean slate because I've got so much other stuff done. Like tomorrow when I wake up, it's like you don't have any other things that you need to be doing right this second. Nothing is weighing on you. Just focus on video stuff, and that's where I love to be. That's my happy place. Because when it comes right down to it, the reason that you put off certain things and you focus on some of the bigger stuff is really probably comes down to dopamine hits. Realistically, like to finish a whole video, is a far bigger dopamine hit than dealing with emails. And like certainly I've had so much going on, so it was easy to divert my attention. But it's nice to finally have all that done, because when it's all said and done and I'm like, oh my God, tomorrow I'll be able to focus on that. You scared me. Your sneeze scared me. Anyway, I'm really happy about it. I know I've rambled a little bit, but this was a really good day because I have not been caught up on all this stuff since the pandemic started. So, it just sucks to have the stress of that and then also other stresses. And now I feel good. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I can do this. Let's go downstairs. What do you think? Is it okay? Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on, bud. There we go. Good boy. Sometimes he gives me trouble about staying in there. But not today.
Thank you so much for watching, and as always, let's move back tomorrow, shall we?